Right, okay, now then, we're going to have a Christmas top tip. We haven't had any top tips for a whole year, really. Well, not since the beginning of the year. Right, so we're going to have a 1-pan Christmas dinner, roast dinner, yummy stuff. It's not maybe going to be exactly look like a traditional Christmas dinner, because it's all cooked in one pan, but it's going to taste very, very nice. And anyway, this is just a video idea I've had, so I'm going to do it. So this is a veg I'm going to use. So in there is sweet potato, onions, a triangle of sprouts, 2 more potatoes there, cabbage, butternut squash. There's a little stack of Yorkshire puddings at the back there, and mushrooms. Those obviously the Yorkshire puddings are already cooked ones, because it's going in the pan, not in the oven. Big carrot and some parsnips. There are going to be obviously other ingredients as well, but you're gonna have to see them later. Gravy and stuff. Yeah, well, this is going to be a vegetarian Christmas dinner, and there are going to be, most of it is vegan, but for sure those Yorkshire puddings are going to have egg in them, so you need to sort yourself some vegan Yorkshire puddings if you don't like that. Okay, let's go. Right, okay, first things first, let's get some oil of your favourite choice and put some in the pan. I reckon about that much, a pretty decent slug. I might put a bit more in later if I fancy it, but and then I'm going to start frying up the onions. I got 3 onions there. I might end up putting another onion in as well, I don't know. Get the onions frying up. I'm going to get them mushrooms frying up, cut them as small as I can. Yeah, then I might start setting about them sprouts. Okay, and some of that cabbage and everything else, potatoes. Okay, right, see you in a minute. Right, okay, so I've got me mushrooms and me mushrooms and me onions sizzling away. I'm gonna put this, which is that's the salt. That's Kala Namak. It's called. It's Indian salt, but salt is salt. It's rock salt actually. It's called. Yeah, rock salt. I expect that's probably what they call it over here. What else am I going to put in it? Pepper. I like pepper. So right, okay. I'm going to keep going with this for a bit, but that's pepper. Okay, so that's me onions and mushrooms sizzling away there. So now that's me potato, all chopped up. You can see how big I've chopped that. Not too big. There's me Brussels sprouts. Get them in. I like Brussels sprouts. Oh yeah. And some cabbage. Don't like cabbage as much as Brussels sprouts. So yeah, that's going to start getting that all mixed in now. Mix all that in and just keep going with it. I might start just add a little bit of water now and again. Just put some in just put like something. Just put some a bit in a jug. Like have a bit in a jug, like that, and just put a bit in like that every now and again, just so it kind of steams as well. Because now I'm going to put a lid on it as well whilst I'm preparing other veg. So the next thing that's going to go in there now, let's have a look what I got. Yeah, I've got butternut squash to go in there, and I've got one little sweet potato I'm going to put in there as well. I feel like there should be something else as well, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll have a look round. Right, okay, so yeah, I said I thought there was something that I hadn't put in there yet. And I was right. So that's just my sprouts. Yeah, that's everything I put in there so far. Carrots. Get my carrots in there. Get them mixed in. So they're nicely sizzling away. Steaming. Put my lid back on. Okay, yeah, so parsnips as well. So I'm going to get them ready now. The butternut squash and sweet potato. Right, okay, so lid off. Give that a bit of a, I can start feeling that now is starting to get a little bit sticky on the bottom, but you can see it's starting to cook. Might just put a bit of that in there, you can hear it sizzle a little bit. You do get a bit of condensation on the front windscreen of the van when you're cooking like this, but needs must. It's another top tip altogether how I control that. So that's me parsnips in. That's me butternut squash in. Get that stirring around. Starting to get a bit of a poundful in there now. Oh yeah, something else as well. I'll tell you what I'm going to put in now. It's time for a bit of garlic in there. I've no problem, don't have any fresh garlic on me, but I happen to have, this dried stuff here. I reckon that's about probably enough. It's Natco garlic flakes, and put that in. Depends how much you like garlic. I might put a bit more in actually. I do like garlic. Get that in. Get that all stirred in. Yeah, start thinking about what other flavourings I want more now, but I've still got that sweet potato to get in there yet. So let's do that. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, it's hot, that lid. Mixer. This is a handy little mixer, this. I like this thing for mixing. I didn't say as well, when the other thing you need is a wok. You can see that starting to cook there now. You smell that? All them onions and that getting burnt to the bottom and then scraped up. They're not really actually. Just nicely caramelising. So now I've got my sweet potato. So that's going in. I thought cashew nuts chopped up. They chop up nice and easy just with a knife on the breadboard, a treat. Right, that'll do for now. I'll mix that in. I'll mix that in and then see what we're going to put in next. Right, okay, let's have a look. Been cooking away now. I don't really know how long, but I would have thought maybe 40 minutes. maybe 50 minutes, I don't know. But basically now, yeah, that's good now. That's cooked. I turned about 10 minutes ago. I turned down the heat a bit just to let it all cook. But that is basically Sunday dinner veg done. So take that off and put that to the side with its lid on to keep it warm. And the next job is to get the kettle on. So I've got 750 millilitres of water in there, which, well, I mean, this is Sunday dinner for 2, but I would say probably 3 definitely. There's going to be some left over from that. I can't see 2 people getting through that lot, but yeah, probably 3. But I want some left over. So now I'm getting kettle boiled for gravy. Yeah, when that's boiled, I'll be back with the gravy. Okay, so that kettle, there you are. Kettle's coming to the boil. So now, right now, just going to take that kettle off the boil. Water's boiling, and I'm going to move on to that gas again. I'm going to move on to Yorkshire puddings. So this thing's like a flame spreader thing. I'd say a frying pan would work just the same, to be honest, but you sort of tend to use that. Stick them on there. These Yorkshire puddings are gluten free, but they're not animal free. So as an alternative, well, you can make your own gluten free, your own animal free Yorkshire puds, but I dare say you can't do it in one pan without an oven. But well, maybe that's the next step, making Yorkshire puddings in a frying pan. Maybe it needs to be done by someone. But basically Yorkshire puddings are bread, and also what another alternative is because all the veg and everything's cooked now, we're just waiting for these to heat up. They're already cooked, obviously, out of the shop, so all they need to be done is heating up, and that will do the job nicely. They'll come out crisp, which is a nice thing about Yorkshire pudding. But if it's just for me personally, it's bread factor that I like. I like Yorkshire puddings also. But I've got here some diced up bread, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on top of my vegetable roast dinner, and then I'm going to tip gravy over the whole lot, and I absolutely love it like that. And it's, I don't know, for me it's the way to go. Yorkshire puddings or bread, it's bread to me. So yeah, when they've heated up, then I'm gonna make the gravy. So once these are hot, the water's already boiling for the gravy. So I've got gravy granules. Of course, you can make normal Bristol gravy, whatever gravy from powder as well, which is easy enough to do. But for ease, I've got I'm going to use gravy granules. So all I need to do is just tip the water, just mix those granules and hot water together, and bingo, you got your gravy. So yeah, we're getting there now. Turn them over again. That's why you got to turn them over, because look, you start to get a little bit scorched. But you can hear they're starting to fry a bit now, so they're not actually far off now. Only take a few minutes. Okay. Right, okay, so those Yorkshire puds are hot enough now. I just take the Yorkshire puds off. I just put those, that one obviously. I just put these two plates on there to warm them up, because I'm going to put the Yorkshire puds inside there, and that one's going to be under it. That one's going to be over it, and that's just going to keep them warm whilst keep that gas on. Got my jug there. That's me for me gravy. That's me 750 millilitres of water that I decided will definitely be enough. And now gravy granules, so 4 of these for 600 millilitres. So there's 4. Four for 300. So 8 for 600. I got 750 there. So let's see what it looks like there. Just have that heat under there. Yeah, it's looking like gravy to me. It's getting there. So there's the gravy. So really, that's it. I'm done now. One thing I'll say is, yeah, come back to this diced up bread that I did. Be nice toasted as well. So if somewhere in amongst all that, and probably be the stage I would probably do that at is, well, I'll probably toast the bread before I even started cooking the veg, and then just heat it up again at the end in the frying pan with the Yorkshire puddings. I would have done that, but I like it just like bread as well, but it would have a certain bit of crunch with it if it was toasted or fried, even like fried bread. I hadn't thought of that one, but that's it. That's your gravy done. Okay, so I'm ready to dish out. Turn that off. Get a lid on it. Right, okay, so now it's time to dish up. So there it is, steaming away, using a ladle. Couple of them, and then Yorkshire puds, keeping warm in their little nest. Stick them on. Gravy, take the lid off. There's the gravy, and then pour it on. There we are. There's your Christmas dinner. Thanks for watching. Looking at you. Okay, thanks for watching. Remember where you saw it last. Over and out. Enjoy. So this is the non-Yorkshire pudding version with me bread. Just get that and just get that gravy on there. Gravy. So that is, so just thought I'd say as well, that was 2 ladlefuls of roast dinner on there, which is an average size meal, I suppose. If you had 4 people eating like that, there would be enough. There would be enough there in that pan. I've used about half of it, or enough for 2 people for 2 days. I'd say I'm going to have some more of that. So yeah, there's probably, but yeah, what I said, three good servings there, but four if it wasn't Christmas Day. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Over and out again. Okay, so as I said, it wasn't enough. I needed a bit more, and I've had a bit of an idea for a bit of feedback for myself. I'm going to stick a little bit of Parmesan cheese on the top, just grated a bit on there. And stick the gravy on top of it. Mix that in and make it nice. And Parmesan cheese, gravy, and or your vegan alternative cheese. That was what I was going to say. Okay, so yeah, I needed more. It was good. Remember where you saw it last. Over and out.